We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Sanchez set to kick off.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And now a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You look at this Arizona defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we're going to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. But how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
So
line.
into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now it's Mahomes again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The Niners sit 7-6, a game over 500 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it. But the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on, put that one behind it, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. To the 27-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6.
Yellow.
This one out quickly to Watkins. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 22.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Attack, attack! All righty!
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. And remember, these two teams met in Glendale earlier in the season with the Cards coming out on top. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Murray now going to do it himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And all the way down to the 29. A huge play there for Arizona. 58 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart. As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Now this time, Murray to throw it. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there, laying himself out in the end zone. And the Cardinals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. look at this Arizona defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the full story.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Going up top. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's got it down to the 28.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Mahomes now to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Murray now to throw. Short one here, caught by McBride. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
From the gun, Murray. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Kyler going to give this to Benson. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and 1st down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
To throw is Murray. Open man here is Benson. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that will bring up second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. In motion right, that's Harrison. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
But it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. To throw, it's Murray. Touchdown! Jalen Tolbert with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns.
When you see a successful double screen, doesn't matter what the distance, the first thing you have to think to yourself is that's really good blocking in the perimeter, usually by extra wide receivers.
And here the blocking turns into a great play for a touchdown. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. A gain of 2, just like we saw on first and second down as well. Deuce is wild. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down.
Color. 43.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. On first down, it's Benson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 49ers' 36-yard line.
Murray now. Pass incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The Cardinals on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Benson. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down. A gain of 12. And the Cardinals first down.
Throwing now is Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., a 24-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals take a 3-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
49ers nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
15 for the Niners there and a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And Mahomes will do it himself. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And again, it's Mahomes. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. Touchdown, 49ers. Jordan Watkins, 35 yards. And the Niners are able to cut into that deficit. Piniero's extra point up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On play action, it's Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up. In motion, that's Tolbert. Now Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. He got out of the pocket there. Was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at their 49-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Mahomes going to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. A final shot before half from Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.